Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nama saya Muhammad MAIZOL bin ZAINAL ABIDIN. Nombor mencik saya 10 DTK 20F107. Saya peringkat DTK 5A. Okey, saya akan menceritakan tentang apa itu domain server, ataupun saya akan ceritakan tentang ni lah define domain server. Okey, first kali domain server ni kita baca dulu. The domain name system atau nama pendek dia DNS server is a server that is specifically used for matching website hostname like example.com to the compression in internet protocol or IP address. The DNS server contain a database of public IP address and their compressed corresponding domain name. Okey, saya akan cerita sikit tentang DNS ni. Okey, domain name system ataupun DNS ni adalah distribute database system yang digunakan untuk pencarian nama komputer dalam internet yang menggunakan TCP ataupun IP address. Okey, DNS ni juga merupakan aplikasi perkhidmatan yang digunakan dalam internet macam dalam website ataupun email yang menterjemahkan sebuah domain kepada alamat IP lah. Okey, dengan kata lain, DNS ni menterjemahkan alamat IP kepada satu alamat domain yang mudah untuk kita ingat. Okey, contoh alamat domain yang kita selalu guna macam Facebook, YouTube dan lain-lain lah. Okey, DNS ni dia juga berfungsi untuk menterjemahkan nama komputer ke alamat IP dengan memletakkan nama komputer menjadi alamat IP. Okey, saya akan tambah sedikit lagi. Saya akan menceritakan tentang kelebihan DNS dan juga kekurangan DNS. Okey, kelebihan dia memudahkan pengguna kerana tak perlu mengingatkan nama alamat IP sebuah komputer dengan cukup dengan mengingatkan host nama sahaja. DNS ni sentiasa konsisten kerana hostname tidak berubah, tidak seperti alamat IP yang sentiasa berubah. Okey, untuk kekurangan dia pula, pengguna tidak dapat menggunakan banyak nama untuk cari domain di internet maupun di intranet. Yang kedua, tidak boleh mencapai banyak nama yang domain. Okey, sekian, terima kasih.
Okay, soalan saya sekarang ni ialah the structure of domain system. Okay, first ialah single domain. So a single domain model is the easiest to administer and the least expensive to maintain. It consists of a forest that contains a single domain. This domain is the forest root domain, and it contains all of the user and group account in the forest. A single domain forest model reduces administrative complexity by providing any domain controller can authenticate any user in the forest. All domain controllers can be global catalog. So you do no need to plan for global catalog server placement. So in a single domain forest, all directory data is replicated to all geographic locations that host domain controllers. While this model is the easiest to manage, it also creates the most replication traffic of the two domain model. Partitioning the directory into multiple domains limits the replication of object to specific geographic region but result in more administrative overhead. So this is structure of domain single.
So, saya nak explain tentang multiple dominant. So, multiple dominant adalah multiple dominant MDM manage all the different types of master data in one place, bringing the multiple data dominance and process associated with each into a centralized platform. MDM ensure your master data is consistent, complete, and accurate throughout your organization, enterprise system, and partners. Advantage of multiple dominance can help you rank for a broader section of the keyword and phrases. You also can use a secondary dominant to flesh out the entire different section of content topics. So ini adalah structure of multiple dominant system. So a complete dominant name as a three-part structure. It starts with the mission or host name, such as www to indicate World Wide Web, followed by the name of the website itself, and finally the TLD.
Nama saya MOHANARAJ NAGARATNAM, nombor metrik saya 10 DTK 20F1006. Saya dari kelas DTK 5A. Okey. Tajuk saya Forest of Domain. Active Directory Domain Services (ADDS) provides security across multiple domain or forest through domain and forest trust relationship. Before authentication can occur across trust, Windows must first check if the domain being requested by a user, computer or service has a trust relationship with the domain of the requesting account. To check for this trust relationship, the Windows security system computes a trust path between the domain control DC for the server that receives the request and a DC in the domain of the requesting account. The access control mechanisms provided by ADDS and the Windows distributed security model provides an environmental for the operation of domain and forest trust. For this trust to work properly, every resource or computer must have a direct trust path to a DC in the domain in which it located. Transitive and non-transitive trust. A transitive trust can be used to extend trust relationship with other domains. A non-transitive trust can be used to deny trust relationship with other domains. Each time you create a new domain in a forest, a two-way transitive trust relationship is automatically created between the new domain and its parent domain. If child domain are added to the new domain, the trust path flow upward through the domain hierarchically extended the initial trust path created between the new domain and its parent domain. Transitive trust relationships flow upward through a domain tree as it is formed, creating transitive trust between all domains in the domain tree.
My name is KARAN, and my metric number is 10DTK20F1005, and I am from DTK 5A. Today I am going to present about trust relationship flows. The flow of secure communication over trust determines the elasticity of a trust. How you create or configure a trust determines how far the communication extends within or across forests. The flow of communication over trust is determined by the direction of the trust. Trust can be one-way or two-way, and can be transitive or non-transitive. The following diagram shows that all domains in tree 1 and tree 2 have transitive trust relationship by default. As a result, users in tree 1 can access resources in domains in tree 2, and users in tree 2 can access resources in tree 1 when the proper permissions are assigned at the resource. These are the diagram of tree, which is we got tree 1 and tree 2. Secondly, I am going to present about one-way and two-way trust. Trust relationship enable access to resource can be either one-way or two-way. A one-way trust is a unidirectional authentication path created between two domains. In a one-way trust between domain A and domain B, users in domain A can access resources in domain B. However, users in domain B can't access resources in domain A. So one-way trust can be either non-transitive or transitive depending on the type of trust being created. In a two-way trust, domain A trusts domain B and domain B trusts domain A. This configuration means that authentication results can be passed between the two domains in both directions. Some two-way relationship can be non-transitive or transitive depending on the type of trust being created. All domain trusts in an AD and DS forest are two-way transitive trust. When a new child domain is created, a two-way transitive trust is automatically created between the new child domain and the parent domain.
Hello, my name is HAFIZ RAMLI. My metric number is 10DTK20F1059. Today I want to answer about question 3. Question 3, operating system is a notebook. Okay, if you run a standard home computer, whether it's a desktop or laptop, you likely run one of three main operating system. Microsoft Windows. This is the system that's a PC use. iOS created by Apple is essential for Mac computer. Linux not a common. This is an option that many computer enthusiasts and DIYers choose because choose a program. An operating system is software or program that manage computer hardware and software. Okay, resource and provide common service for computer programs. An operating system is an interface between the computer user and computer hardware. Okay, next example, software resource. Number one is Microsoft Windows. Number two is Ubuntu. Number three is Mac OS. 4 is Fedora. Number 5 is Solaris. Number 6 is FreeBSD. Number 7 is Chrome OS. Number 8 is CentOS. Number 9 is Debian. And lastly is Deepin. And here is comparison of the top operating system OS name. First, computer architecture support target system default, security threat for best for, and price and website. First is Windows computer architecture and target system default, computer workstation, personal computer. Security threat, huge, best for apps, gaming and browsing. Price $199 and at website is Windows. Mac OS 68K and Power PC. Target system, workstation and personal computer. Okay, security threat is negligible and best for Apple exclusive app. Price is free. Mac OS website in Mac OS. Okay, next is Ubuntu. Computer architecture is multiplies 86 Power PC, Sparks and Alpha. Okay, target system default desktop and server. Security threat is negligible and best for open source downloading app. Price is free and at website is Ubuntu. Okay, next is Fedora. Same with Ubuntu. Okay, target system default desktop and server. Street security negligible and best for coding and corporate use. Okay, price is free. Our website is Fedora, and lastly is free PSD. Computer architecture support edition is ada. Target system default, server workstation, NAS and abandoned. Security, negligible, best for networking. Price is free and website is free BSD. Okay, itu for my part, and then thank you.
Example of recommended software Ubuntu is a Linux-based OS that comes with everything that you are looking for in an operating system. It is perfect for organization, including creative download, use and share on this app. So best for is for open source downloading, running app for users and gaming. The price is cheap and Ubuntu has a very low license fee, so it most popular for its use for Windows users who want to migrate to a Linux program platform. Additionally, Ubuntu is known as a great operating system for users who are quite as complicated as the rest of the user base. Windows VC which is a better OS. It is made by KIREN, which is a global software company, and now by the leading Ubuntu service providers. So the feature, Ubuntu is an open source software which allows it to be freely downloaded, used and shared by its user. It comes with built-in firewall and virus protection software by making it the most secure OS around. You get 5 years of security patches and updates. Ubuntu is fully translated into 15 different languages. It is and is compatible with all the latest laptop, desktop and touchscreen devices. Okay, so the verdict, Ubuntu is a great option for those with holes for pocket. Okay, its open source feature is enticing enough to attract many users, but it also makes up in quality by providing a robust interface and security features that are too hard to pass on. Okay, so the website is Ubuntu.